What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on this 2016 Razor 1000S. So the S, unlike the XP, does not come with LED headlights, so we're going to be upgrading those today. They come with just standard halogens. The ones I got are from a Razor 1000 XP, and they are black housing, so it will kind of match the whole blacked out look that we're going for here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys what we're working on. So these are the standard headlights. They are yellow halogens. They are not very bright, not very good looking either, so we're going to be swapping those out for some black housing headlights. So this is the machine. So as you can see, it's kind of all blacked out. It's got the black cage, black wheels, all of the graphics have been stripped off. So let's unbox these headlights here. Let's show this off. These are super nice. They do come with the adapters. You will need the special plug adapters, as the adapters on the XPs are different. They're this style. And on the 900s and the 1000s, they're like a 3-prong plug. So this kit I got came with the adapters. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for these headlights. The guy had them listed on eBay for 200 bucks or best offer. I offered him 150 and he accepted it. So I'm not sure if he has any more, but either way, these are what's going to be going in. Huge upgrade over the factory halogen. So they come with LEDs. Should I kind of do like a side-by-side comparison so you can see? So big difference there. That should really make the front end pop and make it look a lot more aggressive, a lot cleaner. So we'll go ahead and start tearing some of this stuff apart. I do have an aftermarket cage, so I'm gonna have to remove that bar there to gain access to the headlights. But yeah, this should all be plug and play. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so I got those bars off. You probably won't have that because most of you won't have a aftermarket cage. So kind of just skipped over that step, but we're gonna have to take, I believe, these out, take the hood off, just try to get as much of this plastic out of the way as possible. I'm gonna hopefully not have to take the front bumper off. We'll see if we can swap them out without having to do that. All right, so looking a little closer, I may not have to take off all this plastic in the bumper or anything, because it looks like the 3 bolts, I'm gonna try to get down here so you can see them, but there's one right there, and then there's one right there, and then there's one back there, right there. So those are the 3 we have to get out. So I should be able to zip those out without having to take all this off. So let's try that. All right, guys, I was able to get the one headlight out just by undoing those 3 bolts. 2 of them had to come from, I went from up top. The other one I went from underneath, just easier to get to. I have one of these Milwaukee impact ratchets, made it super easy. If you don't have one of these, and you have to use a ratchet by hand. So it's a T20 Torx with an extension. I was able to zip that out. So now we can finish pulling it out, and then we can disconnect. Let me get a flathead. Man, it's a pain. I'm gonna break this connector. Oh, there she goes. All right, so let's see if that plugs in. We got one out already, so let's see how these fit. All right, so let's see if this plugs in. I want to scratch these. Yes, it does. So before we go and install it, let's go ahead and turn the light on. Make sure we have power there. Looks like we do. Wow, that's bright. Let's try the high beams. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna be a, woo, man, that's bright. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and put these back in. and then we'll start on the other side. One thing I did notice on this adapter here is that looks like this connector is a little bit loose. Not really sure why. I pushed it in as far as it'll go. So I think I'm just gonna throw some electrical tape on there just to seal that connection so no water or anything gets in there, or I know it can get in through there too, but just keep it from coming unplugged. So let's throw some electrical tape on there. All right guys, so we got the new headlight in. You can see the difference already, big difference. So putting it back in was a little bit more difficult. The 3 bolts, they have like springs behind them. You can kind of see that one right there. You have to make sure the bolt goes all the way through the spring and then actually starts threading into the plastic where it's supposed to. I had one that kind of went out the side and it seemed like it was tightening, but it was actually just going through the spring out the side. So just be careful of that. But yeah, so now we can start doing the other side. But man, big difference. Makes it look way more modern, and it should definitely help the visibility at night as well. All right guys, so we are all done. We got the other side in. I got both sides in now. I just have to zip tie up the wiring harnesses just to make sure they don't get caught on anything. Definitely loving the blacked out lenses. Looks great. Looks a lot more intimidating, a lot cleaner. Goes with the blacked out look of the machine. So definitely a lot brighter at night too. All right guys, that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward install. I definitely would recommend getting the electric impact. Made a huge difference. I couldn't imagine how much longer it would have taken with just a hand ratchet. I think that was like 150 bucks. Definitely well worth it for those tight spots. Came out great. So it looks a lot better, a lot more updated, a lot more modern. It doesn't look like a 2016 anymore. Overall happy with it, and for the price, can't really beat it. So like I said, I'll include a link in the description, and if you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.